Hello friends, good morning to all. This is Arul from Mahabharya Academy. I'm really sorry to all, first of all, because for the past few days I was not able to post any content regarding our video because due to some personal activities. Hereafter I'll be keep on posting the videos, and this session will also be the continuation of the last session. In our last session we have seen some of the problems, some of the word problems in HCF as well as LCM. So in this session also we have to continue this same session, and in the session of the we have some of the word problems. Let me tell you how to solve the word problems with the shortcut methods. First question we have to go through here. The HCF of two number is 8. Which one of the following can be never be their LCM? So those type of questions are very important, and we know how to solve those type of questions in a smarter way. Okay, let me tell you. First of all, as we already know, the HCF of a group of number will always be factors of their LCM. That we always know. I have already told you. Okay. Let us have two numbers, n1 and n2. n1 is equal to 8 into x. Okay, n2 is equal to 8y. And as we already know, the product of two numbers which is equivalent to HCF and LCM. So here we have two numbers, the product of two numbers 8x into 8y is equal to HCF of those number is 8, HCF into LCM. Okay, now we can cancel this 8. So 8xy is equal to LCM. Okay, 8xy is equal to LCM. Here we have 8 is a common factor. Okay, 8 is a common factor. So hence we can go through the option which is not a factor of 8. That will be the answer. Okay, here we have 24, 48, 60 and 56. So in this number 24, 48 and 56 is a factor of 8, but 60 which is not a factor of 8. So this number should never be their LCM. So answer should be 60. Okay, got it. So we will come to know how to solve those type of questions in a smarter way. That is the main thing. Okay, next we'll see the next question. The LCM of three numbers is 120. Which of the following cannot be their HCF? So it will be similar to the last previous question. Okay, and let me tell you how to solve this question in a smarter way. Okay, here we have 12, 8 and 24, 35. So first I need to find the prime factors of 12, 8 and 24 and 35. Okay, first I need to find the prime factors. That is for 12 the prime factor should be 2 square into 3. Okay, for 8 the prime factor should be 2 power cube. For 24 the prime factor should be 2 cube into 3. For 35 the prime factor should be 7 into 5. Okay, now they have mentioned the LCM of three numbers is 120. Okay, if suppose if I take those three numbers, okay, if I take those three numbers, for those three numbers I need to calculate LCM. So if I take those three numbers 12, 8 and 24, for 12, 8 and 24 I need to calculate what is the LCM of those number. Okay, so for LCM 2 cube, as I already know in our previous video how to calculate LCM and HCF of the given number, you just go through the previous video, then you will come to know how I can calculate this. Okay, 2 cube into 3 into 5. So if we calculate those numbers, we will be getting 8 into 3, 24, 25 into 5, 120. So we are getting the same answer what they have given in the question. Okay, so definitely those three numbers will be the LCM. Okay, definitely 120 will be the LCM of those three numbers. Okay, so what they are asking, which of the following cannot be their HCF? Definitely 35 cannot be their HCF. Okay, And also one more thing I need to tell you here. If I take 12, 8 and 24, definitely those for the given numbers, that is 12, 8 and 24, the HCF should be the multiple of 4. Okay, definitely the HCF should be the multiple of 4 for 12, 8 and 24. Hence we need to go through the option which is not a multiple of 4. Then we can find the 35 is not a multiple of 4, so definitely the answer should be 35. Okay, we will move on next question. The LCM of two numbers is 4 times their HCF. The sum of LCM and HCF is 125. If one number is 100, then other number is what? Okay, the LCM of two number is 4 times of HCF. Okay, definitely the LCM is equal to 4 HCF. For the given statement, the LCM of two number is 4 times the HCF. So LCM is equal to 4 times of HCF. Okay, here the sum of LCM and HCF is 125. Okay, so LCM plus HCF is equal to 125 as they have given. Okay, now instead of LCM I take 4 HCF because LCM is equal to 4 HCF. So 4 HCF plus this HCF equal to 125, that is 5 HCF is equal to 125. So HCF is equal to 25. Okay, so what is LCM? LCM is equal to 4 HCF. So 4 into 25 is equal to 100. So definitely the other number should be 25. Answer should be 25. So that's a simple thing. Okay, we'll move on next question. The least number which when divided by 4, 6, 8, 12 and 16 leaves a remainder 2 in each case. Okay, we need to find a least number. Okay, we need to find a least number. That number when the number is divided by 4, 6, 8, 12 and 16, it should give the remainder 2 in each case. Okay, here what we have to do, we have to find LCM. So as I already told you, when we see the number, how can we conclude that whether we should find LCM or HCF? That's the simple thing. Here we have smaller numbers. Okay, here we have some smaller numbers. Definitely we should find the bigger number than this. So if you find bigger number, you have to take LCM, you have to calculate LCM. If we find a smaller number, we have to calculate HCF, or else you just go through the options. In your options, there will be the bigger number, you have to find LCM. There will be the if there is a smaller number, you have to find a HCF. Okay, okay, now we need to find LCM. First we will find LCM of those numbers. Okay, for LCM of 4, 6, 8, 12 and 16. So for calculating LCM, first I need to find the prime factors of this number. Okay, what is the prime factors of 2 square into 2 into 3, 2 cube for 8, 2 square into 3 for 12 and 2 power 4 for 16. Okay, now we can find the LCM. Here 2 we have as well as 3 we have. For 2 highest power is 4, for 3 highest power is 1. So 16 into 3, 48. So this 48 is exactly divisible by 4, 6, 8, 12, 16. But what they have mentioned, when we divide this number, that is when we divide our answer by using 4, 6, 8, 12, 6, it should give the remainder 2 in each case. So what we can do, simply I will add 2 with this number. So answer should be 50. So if I divide 50 by 4, it gives remainder 2. Divide 50 by 6, it gives remainder 2. In all case, it gives remainder 2. But if I divide 48 by 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, it gives no remainder. Okay, for that I have to add 2 with this number. That is the answer. Okay, let us move on. Next question. The least multiple of 13 which when on dividing by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 leaves remainder 2 in each case. Okay, we need to find a number. That number should exactly divisible by 13, and also when the number is divided by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it gives remainder 2. So we need to check two cases in this. Okay, the number should always exactly divisible by 13, as well as the number when the number is divided by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it gives remainder 2 in each case. So we need to find such a type of number. Okay, let us do it. In this case also we need to find LCM, because we have to find a bigger number. So always bigger number, always we can divide bigger number with the smaller number. Yes, here we have smaller number, so definitely our answer should be the bigger number. So we need to find LCM. So, okay, first I need to find LCM of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we will find a prime factor of this. 2 square 5, 2 into 3 7, and 2 cube. Okay, here we have 2, 5 and 7. For higher power for 2 is 2 cube. 5 for highest power for 5 is 1, and highest power for 7 is 1. So 8 into 5 into 7, so which gives 840. Okay, but this will not be an answer. We need to find the answer. Okay, so here we have 840. So this 840 will not be the multiple of 13. Okay, this 840 will not be the multiple of 13, and also this 840 will be exactly divisible by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we don't have such type of case. But we have, what case we have here? The number should always be exactly divisible by 13, and when the number is divisible by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it gives remainder. That is the case. Okay, but here we have somewhat strangeful case. So we need to find the number which is exactly divisible by 13, as well as when the number divided by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it gives remainder 2. So for that I need to take the multiples of 840. Okay, for multiples of 840, just I need I'll put a number n. That n should be n is equal to 1. I need to substitute. Okay, but n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3. For that I need to substitute with this n plus 2, because those whole number will exactly divisible by 13, as well as when whole number is divided by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it gives remainder 2. So this format will be very important thing. Okay, sorry, now 840 into, first I need to substitute n is equal to 1 plus 2. So here we have 842. So 842 is not a multiple of 13. That is, 842 is not exactly divisible by 13. Okay, when 842 is divisible by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it will not give remainder 2 also. Okay, next I'll place n is equal to 2 plus 2. Okay, in this case 840 into 2, 1680, so 1682. So this will not be also an answer, because 1682 is not a multiple of 13. Next I'll Okay, next I will place n is equal to 3. Now plus 2. Okay, so when we manipulate this, we will be getting 2 5 2 2. So this will be the multiple of 13, and also this 2 5 2 2 is divided by 4 5 6 7 8, it gives the remainder 2. So answer should be 2 5 2 2. Okay. Okay, in this session we have seen some of the problems in HCF and LCM, and in next session we will continue the same one, that is we will see some of the world problems in HCF as well as LCM. So we will see in the next session, and this session is especially for providing training for those who are preparing campus placement test. So kindly please watch the videos. If you have any suggestions as well as feedback, in the beginning of the video I have given my number. Kindly please let you know me. Thank you, and share if you like this video, if you like our content, and also the way of teaching, kindly share and subscribe our video. Thank you.